the Houston Texans roll the dice, go for 2 instead of taking the extra point, and it immensely backfired for them at the end. The Titans take the win. Lots of details coming up next. Cue the intro. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new episode of The Lead. Your host, as always, Harley Dugan. And we are talking Texans, Titans. We're going to be talking about Rack's decision going for 2 later in this video. But first, let's start with the extremely ugly, just to put it in simple terms, 600 yards given up from this Houston Texans defense. 250 plus all-purpose yards from Derrick Henry, 94-yard rushing touchdown, Derrick Henry. Wildcat formation, Derrick Henry, everything, Derrick Henry. Look, guys, the defense made the plays they needed to do. J.J. Watt got that strip sack. Great effort by Baby Goat Jacob Martin, not getting the ball once away from a Titans player, but twice, and eventually getting that fumble recovery. Great effort by Baby Goat Jacob Martin. Next one, Roby making a tremendous play on the ball, reaching over the receiver and saying, "Give me that," on that INT. Radley Roby, huge break for that Houston Texans team. 2 turnovers, which was absolutely huge for the Texans, but it wasn't enough. And this Texans defense looks absolutely atrocious. Again, they need to look for someone that is a defensive-minded head coach coming into the coming year. Robert Saleh is a guy that I would definitely keep my eye into, but I will talk about him in a later video. But this Texans offense looked absolutely amazing. Tim Kelly, tip of the cap for you, my man. You've done an amazing job working with Deshaun Watson, letting Deshaun Watson cook. We've been saying this, and Texans Twitter has been saying this. Let Deshaun cook. Tim Kelly is absolutely doing that. Back-to-back 30-plus point performances. And then you haven't done this since 2019, a week 5 and week 6 under Bill O'Brien. And if you do it again next week, you wouldn't have done this since 2017 of Deshaun Watson's rookie year, when he did it 5 straight weeks before a horrible injury to the Seattle Seahawks. But the main thing in that game was, should have Rack gone for 2? I say yes. I love it. The 73-year-old's massive wrinkly balls to go for 2. And it would have worked. It was going to work. You had the play. Great play. Randall Cobb wide open. And that damn defensive, I think it was Jeffrey Simmons, who was there a lot of the time during that game. I think it was Jeffrey Simmons who freaking puts his fat ass arm up and deflects the pass down. You had the game. You would have gone up by 9. Absolutely awesome performance by the offense. Look, I understand. Hey, well, if you kicked the extra point, you would have gone up by 8. And then you gone up by 8. Well, then the Titans would have drove down the field, and they would have had to have a perfect drive and get into the end zone twice. Look, that's nice. They already did that on you. They already got 8. I understand. Look, you got more pressure. It's the 4th quarter. They only had 1 timeout. Later, no timeouts, and they had to score twice. More pressure. I understand that. But Rack had no trust in this defense. You saw Deshaun Watson had no trust in this defense when you lost the toss. So just go for it. Go for the 2. Get the nail in the coffin. You had the nail. You had the hammer. And you were ready to punch it in there. And you hit your thumb. I mean, it is what it is. It's a hard loss for this Texans team. They should have won that game. But woulda, coulda, shoulda. Next week, you're going to be facing an angry cheesehead team, the Green Bay Packers, who got their ass handed to them by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You're going to be facing an angry Aaron Rodgers, very angry. He was extremely upset during that game, it seemed like. So, with all that being said, God bless the Houston Texans next week as they face the Green Bay Packers. May God be with them. Hopefully they drop another 30-point game. I do see the Texans being competitive, but it is the Green Bay Packers, and they are extremely upset. Whatever happens, happens. So that's it for today's video, guys. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell for the notice to come on. We've been doing a lot of videos lately, very consistent, been posting almost every other day. I love where this channel is going. But like what I said, with the Houston Texans 1-5 now, the season is pretty much wrapped up in a bow. It's pretty much over. Next week you go into Green Bay, who lost big time against the Buccaneers, and they're going to be extremely pissed, and they're going to let out some frustration next week. I know the Texans will compete. They are going to be competitive, but live with the narrative of the defense giving up a ton of points and a ton of yards. But as always, guys, go Astros, go Rockets, go Texans. Y'all have a blessed day.